Did you at any time urge former FBI Director James Comey in any way, shape, or form to close or to back down the investigation into Michael Flynn? And also, as you look back...
No. Next question.
President Trump going on the record during a joint news conference just a short time ago with visiting Colombian President Juan Manuel Santos. The president still calling the special counsel named for the Russia investigation a, quote, witch hunt. Our Washington, D.C. Bureau Chief Ross Palumbo joins us live from the White House with all of today's developments. Ross.
Well, Lori, as you just showed there in that soundbite, the president knocking down that allegation about Comey very quickly. And he did once again call this special counsel, the whole push on that, a witch hunt. But it's the way he did it today that was different. Instead of those angry tweets like we saw this morning, the president at that press conference just a few minutes ago was calm and collected. And take a look at this. He even appeared to be smiling.
Does anybody have any questions? I'm shocked.
Smiling or smirking, the president speaking for the first time since special...
Well, I respect the move, but the entire thing has been a witch hunt, and there is no collusion between certainly myself and my campaign, but I can always speak for myself and the Russians, zero. I think it divides the country. Believe me, there's no collusion. Russia is fine, but whether it's Russia or anybody else, my total priority, believe me, is the United States of America.
It comes after another Twitter tirade this morning. With all the illegal acts that took place in the Clinton campaign and Obama administration, there was never a special counsel appointed, Trump wrote. This is the single greatest witch hunt of a politician in American history. Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein just briefing senators on all of this today after he appointed Robert Mueller to head an investigation into the Trump campaign and possible collusion with Russia.
I think the biggest legal change seems to be that Mr. Mueller is going to proceed forward with the idea of a criminal investigation.
Another revelation coming out of the briefing about the Comey firing after the White House initially said it was based on Rosenstein's recommendation.
He did acknowledge that he learned Comey would be removed prior to him writing his memo.
Meanwhile, lawmakers praising the decision to appoint a special counsel.
I think it's appropriate.
On both sides of the aisle.
The appointment of the special counsel, I think, helps assure people and the Justice Department that they're going to go do their jobs independently and thoroughly, which is what we've called for all along.
What do you have to hide? If you're so sure that nothing is there, you shouldn't be afraid to prove the point by having the investigations that are necessary.
Also at this press conference a few minutes ago, the president talking about who could possibly replace James Comey. We know that there are 4 finalists, but the president would not name anyone, only saying that an announcement was coming soon, Lori, probably before he leaves on his first European trip tomorrow. We do know that Joe Lieberman appears to be the early front runner. That's interesting, of course, because Joe Lieberman only here yesterday at about this time, Lori, meeting President Trump for the first time.
And then, Ross, what are you hearing about the future of Sean Spicer's position as the White House press secretary?
Well, you know, since we've been here for the past 3 months, we've heard on and off again that Sean Spicer would be removed, that he would be replaced. There is an article right now in Politico saying that that will happen once the president comes back from his European trip. Of course, we have no official confirmation of that yet, and the rumors have been wrong in the past. We're also hearing that Kimberly Guilfoyle, the host of The Five on Fox News, could possibly be the replacement. I know Kimberly from San Francisco. She was the first lady of San Francisco before she went to Fox News. She herself has been talking about this, but sources are telling us that Donald Trump himself is actually upset that she's floating that, believing that she's doing it to increase ratings. So who knows? Maybe Sean will leave, maybe Kim will be in. We won't know until it happens.
We'll watch Twitter. All right, Ross, and check with you, right? Thanks so much.